Just hearing that voice, I feel like I'm home, checking my watch, wondering if it's bedtime yet. Many parents will know the voice. It's Rachel Accurso, a.k.a. Miss Rachel, who has been described as Taylor Swift for toddlers.
That's good.
It's an accurate description. Her educational videos and songs have been viewed billions of times on YouTube, and she's now out with 3 new books, 100 First Words, my first coloring book, and Potty Time with Bean. And Miss Rachel joins us first on CBS Mornings.
Yay.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. It's wild
Happy
seeing
to be
you here, not on my TV screen. I feel like it's like seeing your teacher in the real world. You're like, wow, it's a real person. But you were a teacher before you started doing these videos. Talk about, before we get in the books, that transition from teacher in a classroom to YouTuber.
Yeah, so I've always loved working with kids. It's a passion of mine. I adore being around them. And when my son was born, I was staying home with him, and I wasn't teaching at the time. And then I noticed how much music bonds families and how it's wonderful for speech development. And when he had a speech delay, I really got interested in language development and how I could use media to help with language development. He's a visual learner, so I noticed that it really helped him to see visually.
So let's talk about the books. First 100 Words, I really like this one. There's a lot of different versions of like First 100 Words.
Yeah.
What's really great about this one is it's organized by usefulness, sort of like practicalities, bathroom ones, functional language, exactly.
Yeah, so it helps them function throughout the day. It's useful, things they need, like how to say no, how to say yes, not just nouns, how to ask for more, things like that.
Yeah, it's really practical.
And you decided to do potty training because that's one of the most requested things that you ever did.
It is,
I have a
yeah.
grandson who's 3. I'm very happy to report that he now pees like Daddy does standing up.
Wow.
Glad to know that my son-in-law pees
Really?
standing up too. Yep,
Wow.
he now pees standing up like Daddy. But we have some times where he says, I don't have to go, I don't have to go, and we say, just try. Let's see if we can do a surprise pee. Why is it that sometimes they just say, no, they don't have to, when really they do? And how do you overcome that?
I think sometimes they're so involved in what they're doing and it's so fun, but
And they don't want to
maybe,
leave what
like,
they're doing.
Yeah, maybe modeling, like, oh, I'm playing a game and I have a pee feeling and I don't want to go, but I know I'll feel better after. And maybe I'll just pause this and come right back. And then I can play and I'll feel better. It feels good to let the pee out in the potty.
When
It can get fun.
One of the best things, though, Rachel, that you say is that mistakes happen. This is the thing with kids. Never yell and never shame them if they have a mistake.
So great point. There are tips in the
I
back
love
for
that.
parents, which is very useful.
Thank you.
Because when there is an accident, what do you say that parents or caregivers should say?
So they're learning a new skill, and it's tricky.
Just like we learn new skills.
Yeah, if I'm learning to crochet, I'm gonna make a mistake. I might wanna see someone crocheting. So when they pee on the floor, we just say, you peed on the floor. We just say what happens. Pee goes in the potty. Next time you get a pee feeling, let's try and put the pee in the potty.
Yeah.
And I think when I was looking at all this research, what really helped me is reframing accidents as how you learn.
Yeah, you're
not
still
a
learning.
bad thing.
Yeah.
They're still learning.
And speaking of that research, you have 2 master's degrees, and you say you do a lot of, quote, dorky research. This isn't just you blindly throwing darts at a board, hoping to be entertaining and funny. You really put the work in for this content that you put out.
Thank you so much for noticing that. Yeah, I take my job really seriously, and I have the trust of parents and caregivers, and very inspired by Mr. Rogers and all the care that he put into the show, and knowing that media can be beneficial for kids. We just need to take it seriously and do the best we can to make it wonderful for kids and their families.
Even the way you speak and the way you look, Rachel. Tell us what goes into your speaking voice and the look that you've decided for yourself. I just think overalls are so
all intentional.
friendly. Yeah, it's all very intentional, Nate. Yes.
The headband's kind of a funny story. As like a busy new mom, I wouldn't have time to wash my hair or blow dry it, so I would just put on the headband to cover like the hair.
Yeah.
And it became this part of the costume. And overalls are just fun. And then
Speaking, yeah.
Yeah, the speaking it's research-based. When you speak to a child, naturally, actually, everywhere around the world, you do slow down. Your voice goes up. You don't see a baby and say, hi, how are you? You go, hi.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It does help their language development to hear that slowed down, enthusiastic tone.
Thank you so much.
Miss Rachel, thank you very much. The
Thank
books are
you.
100 First Words. It's terrific. My First Coloring Book and Potty Time with Bean on sale now.